What's good? What's poppin'? Welcome back to another video, you beautiful souls. It's your boy, the Multidimensional Trainer, the MDT, where I help you multi-dimensionally level up. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. So in today's video, we will be doing the plank pose. So the plank pose in Sanskrit is Phalakasana. And the word phala in Sanskrit translates to bear fruit or to ripen. And asana means pose. So if you want to directly translate it, this is the ripening pose. So the plank pose, it helps build strength in the wrists, the shoulders, the arms, the chest, as well as the core as well, right? So it really does ripen. It does ripen our bodies, and it really builds. It helps to build that foundation that we need within our bodies. So if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button in that corner and turn on post notifications to make sure that you don't miss out on any quality content. So first things first, if you haven't watched my video on how to breathe deeply, I do suggest that you watch that video before carrying on with this one. Reason being is the difference between yoga and regular stretching. I explained this in the first video as well. Is that yoga puts an emphasis on the breathwork aspect of it, and that's obviously something I don't want you guys to miss out on. I want you guys to get as much from this yoga journey that we're going on together as possible. And if you don't see that video, you'll definitely be missing out on a big aspect of this practice. But cool. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so we will meet in tabletop. So tabletop, having the wrists directly underneath the shoulders, having the knees directly underneath the hips, and then having the knees in line with the wrists. Alright, so to get into our plank pose, so all we'll do, we'll straighten the legs. Right, and you may need to adjust your feet, but we are now in the plank pose. Okay, so pointers for this pose. The wrists will be directly underneath the shoulders, the feet in line with the wrists, so the feet are shoulder width apart. Cool, then with the hands, we're going to push the floor away with our hands. Cool. We'll then tighten our core. So when we tighten our core, our tailbone will be closer to our feet. We'll then tighten the quads as well. And then now we're in our plank. So we don't want to be low. We don't want to be getting it high. We're just going to keep it straight. And then we focus on the breath. Feeling tension build in the shoulders, in the core. Okay guys, and then if the plank pose itself is too difficult for you, there is a regression, right? So in the regression, all you'd simply do, okay, so this is the plank pose as I just demonstrated. Then the regression, you'll just go on your knees. So you just go on your knees, and then you still have all of the same pointers. So okay, you can untuck the toes if you're going to be on your knees. So again, the wrists directly underneath the shoulders, knees in line with the wrist. Then with the hands, we push the floor away, keep that core tight. Right, and then once you get the hang of this one, then you'll be able to get into the full plank. Alright, then for those of you who are looking for a bit more of a challenge, we can add some Vinyasa with the plank pose and the downward facing dog. So what's Vinyasa? So Vinyasa is it's a style of yoga. It's a style of yoga where we move the body within conjunction with our breathing. So for example, you'd breathe in, you're in one pose, you breathe out, you flow into another, you breathe in, you flow into another pose, you breathe out, you go into another. So there's a beautiful cohesion with the body and the breath in a Vinyasa style type of yoga practice. So how we can apply Vinyasa with the two poses that we've learned so far. So you can just get into your plank, and then when you're in your plank, so you can breathe in while you're in your plank, you breathe out, get into your Adho Mukha Svanasana, your downward facing dog. You breathe in, getting into your plank. You breathe out, getting into your downward facing dog. You breathe in, plank. Breathe out, down dog. You breathe in, plank. Breathe out, down dog. Breathe in, plank. Breathe out, down dog. Alright guys, and that is the plank pose. So guys, if the plank is too difficult, guys, please do the regression. Please do the regression, guys. We only get one body in this lifetime, so it is important that we look after it. And if we're wanting to push the limits, we need to push them in a way that is obviously safe and in a way that will keep us motivated. Because if we try to do something and that we can't do it, we tend to lose motivation. Or at least I do at least. So obviously if it is too difficult, rather just get on the knees and then just practice and practice, and next thing you know, you will be able to hold the pose perfectly fine. The pose that's famously slows down time. And that brings this video to a close. So like the video, share it with a friend, and let's make this world a better place, one pose at a time. But that is the Multidimensional Trainer signing out. Peace, much love, namaste.